Hey guys, welcome back. Bolt Spider here, and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about the brand new experimental hero update that went live on Overwatch today. And we have the first thing off being Baptiste. Though it felt better to use, the previous reduction to the Exo Boot's charge time resulted in Baptiste becoming much more evasive against some heroes. Since he already has strong defensibility options, and regenerative burst and immortality were reverting how quickly he could charge his boot jump. So the charge time increased from 0.7 to 1 second. This still doesn't deal with the problem of how Baptiste is as a hero, because immortality field is a bullshit ability and should not be in the game. It is one of the abilities that everyone complains about, and the Blizzard team, they're pretty much not doing anything about it, and I really want to voice my concern about it because it is the main issue of the hero. And they should change the ability to something else where it actually reduces damage instead of actually being not able to kill. And then next we have McCree. This is much of McCree's recent success can be attributed to his increased maximum health, and we think that aspect is working well to help solidify a close to mid-range role for him. We're reverting the combat roll distance and peacekeeper reload time, as they lead to longer distance flashbang initiations and made the burst damage from Fan the Hammer less of a costly investment. So Peacekeeper reload time increased from 1.2 to 1.5, and combat roll distance reduced by 20%. So they pretty much reverted McCree back to how he was. And this pretty much killed the character on how it first was with the reload time, as it made it so terrible just to play him, because you're in the middle of reload, you're reloading for longer, and I don't think it's worth nerfing that reload. After that, we have Moira. Many channeled ultimate abilities automatically reload the hero's weapon as they locked out from reloading for a short time. The new regeneration rate will be refilled about half of Moira's biotic energy resource over the full duration of Coalescence. This doesn't fully refill Moira's energy from empty, as it would be unfortunate to lose that portion of her gameplay if players were able to fully cycle between ultimates with healing alone. So Biotic Grasp resource regeneration is now 3 times higher when channeling Coalescence. This is good because it makes it where you can actually heal more with Moira and actually do your job and be better and have more luck actually winning. And finally, next we have Reaper. This adjustment brings Reaper's self-healing with his Hellfire shotguns back to about where it was before the recent weapon tuning changes. So the repeating lifesteal amount increased from 30% to 35%. This is better for him because he lost a good amount of healing from these shotgun changes. And overall, the Moira and Reaper one are very justifiable. I actually really like them, and I hope they stay for sure. I think outside of all these, the one that won't stay is the Peacekeeper one, because that's a little too much on the hero, Blizzard. And then finally, we have Zarya's base damage. Wasn't adjusted after the beam detection change a while back, but she wasn't seeing much use at the time either. Now that she has a more dominant presence in a variety of team comps, we're looking at reducing her beam average damage, though the same maximum damage is still achievable. So her primary fire beam damage now scales from 75 to 170 per damage per second, down to 95 to 170. So it is 75 to 170 instead of 95 to 170. So you're doing less damage when you're at low HP, so you don't mull through the enemy team. But this one is a little difficult to judge, since it's just one of those things where Zarya needs the damage, but they need to do other things. Like, overall, the BAP nerf, for instance, is complete ignorance to the actual problem of what the hero is, which is his immortality. Then, over that, the Zarya one is good, but it doesn't really change much because they did nerf her bubbles not too long ago. And on top of that, sure, you're going to be doing less damage, but she's now going to be thrown a little to the side because there's going to be better tanks in her place come Overwatch 2, because she is the worst tank in Overwatch 2 because of that 5v5 code. And this is going to be today's video as well because yes, I'm dealing with recovering my hard drive, so that's gonna be a lot of fun. But anyways, see you guys in the next video. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions as well, because this is very interesting changes. Like, BAPs just change how immortality works. McCree's now dead. Moira's better. Reaper's better. Zarya's still going to be on the wayside for Overwatch 2. But anyways, see you guys in the next video, and goodbye.